Generational wealth and generational success sounds similar, and a lot of people may think they're the same and use them synonymously, but they're actually quite different. Like, generational wealth is about the great achievements one achieves during their lifetime and being able to pass that down to future generations. But that doesn't necessarily mean that's also passing down success to future generations as well. Hi, I'm Jacqueline, and welcome. We at Joyful Living Mindset are so excited that you're here because we believe that you can be wildly successful without compromising your happiness or peace of mind. And we're here to help you navigate that journey and create generational success. When I think of generational wealth versus generational success, here's what I think of. Generational wealth is really about the material wealth and opportunities that you're able to achieve and can be passed down to future generations. And sure, it absolutely and certainly makes life easier for future generations in terms of they don't have to worry about making a living to provide for their loved ones or advance through life, right? And it definitely shortcuts the challenge of finding their path and having the resources to really excel in what is it that they really desire to do instead. However, if we alleviate one of the most basic and primary challenge of the human experience, meaning tapping into our survival instincts, without equipping future generations with the resources to propel themselves and prosper at a different capacity, then we're essentially setting them up for failure because the drive and desire to excel in themselves is no longer there. And it also doesn't involve character development or guidance in terms of who and how they are being and showing up each and every day. So wealth by itself passing down without those resources and guidance to help them as an individual and develop them as an individual and adapting to their environment at different capacities is actually harming them more than it's helping them, right? Or at least it's not going to set them up for success as we intended. That's why we hear of so many celebrities or wealthy families who are dealing with drug problems or messy divorces or even have a tragic end to their life because they don't have the full structure in place to set them up for success from one generation to another. On the other hand, generational success, how I look at it is it encompasses generational wealth, building wealth, and establishing financial security and freedom for yourself and your family and future generations. That's definitely a key component, but it goes so much further than that. It looks at us as an individual, our environment, our capabilities, and also our impact. It looks at who we are being as we pursue success in alignment with our values, our visions, and our purpose, so that we can model, sustain, and transfer on our success to future generations and every generation after us. It creates a framework for us and future generations to thrive in at whatever capacity, level, or aspirations. And it involves addressing past traumas so we can break the cycle of dysfunction in our own family or during our childhood. And then we get to free our children and future generations of that burden. It involves tapping into our true powers and being able to access it and harness it so that we can excel beyond our imagination and impact the world in the most meaningful way that we can. Ultimately, it involves modeling to our children and future generations a new way to live, love, and lead. So to me, that's how I look at the difference between generational wealth and generational success. And if you like this video, make sure to tune into my next video where I talk about the challenges that high achievers like you and I face on our journey of greatness in pursuit of success, and specifically trying to create generational success. Until next time, thanks so much for watching, and I'll see you in the next episode. Bye for now.